Good morning. How are you ladies doing? Hope you got some good sleep last night and are having a nice relaxed Saturday. We kind of started off slow, slept in a little bit, but now we're getting ready for Emily's recital. So I'm halfway through fixing my hair, and I wanted to go ahead and show you my morning skincare. We'll get going here. Don't want to take too much time. Oftentimes, I don't wash my face in the morning. It's kind of a personal preference for each of, everybody. I don't really wake up greasy or oily or anything like that. I tend to have a drier skin. So most of the time when I get up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth and then I kind of just splash some water on my face to help kind of wake up. But if you do wake up and you feel oily or dirty, then by all means, wash your face. You would use our cleanser just like I did last night. But my first step is the climate control that I talked about last night. It has the two phases. It's the highest concentration of that Seneplex complex that I mentioned. That's the enzyme product that we use in our in all of our skincare that increases the rate of your skin cell turnover. So it brings the fresher, newer, younger skin cells to the surface faster. And it was studied in an independent study. It wasn't funded by SeneGence, which that means something in every industry, in the medical industry, in the food and drug industry. So anyway, this stuff is like a gel in there, but it's in a spray bottle. So you spray it on your face. It's called Climate Control. It's fantastic. I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels like good and refreshing and moisturizing. So that's the first step that I do every morning. And you just kind of rub it in. Okay. The morning has a fewer steps than nighttime does for me. Okay, daytime moisturizer. I mentioned our moisturizers last night. I use normal to dry during the day. One thing I failed to mention, this also has Seneplex complex in it. That's that enzyme, that's that anti-aging. But one thing that I think is really cool is you see it has this air pump in most of our products, so you can tell, we're getting every last drop out of the bottle, which I find impressive. I like that. I hate it when it's in like a tube and you're trying to squeeze it and it's all, like a toothpaste tube, you're trying to bend it over to the side and get every drop out. This, you can tell. So it's not like any hidden, trying to get you to buy more before you need it. Generally, one pump is enough. It's really, you don't need much more than that. Every once in a while, I'll do a little extra half pump if I want to go down on my neck or something. Yeah, I probably will. The other really nice thing about these, our moisturizers that I really like, is that I've used moisturizers before that have SPF built in, and I'm sensitive to sunscreens, and I end up not wanting to use them, which is bad because I can feel it. It kind of burns around my eyes, so I put off using them. I've gone my whole adult life like using nighttime stuff that didn't have SPF just to avoid it. These products have, instead of a chemical SPF sun protection, they have a mechanical sun protection. So just the way that, I don't know how much you all study into those things, but there are chemical ones that are like those, I think it's like avobenzone, something like that. And then there are mechanical sunscreens, which is like zinc oxide. That's the stuff that, lifeguards put, the white stuff that it mechanically blocks the sun. Well, so our moisturizing products have a mechanical shield, a sun shield. It's the equivalent of an SPF 15. So that's nice. It's through, I'm just going to dab a little extra. I don't know why. I feel like I need to do something while I talk. It's through, there are some algae products in here that provide that. And there is some zinc oxide. It's not, nowadays, it's not white. They have like a clear zinc oxide that they're able to use. And I think there's some third product that provides that. But anyway, I love it. So I'm getting an SPF 15 without having to feel that kind of sunscreen feel and smell. Usually I would let that kind of sink in a little bit while I run around and do morning stuff. I'm halfway in between fixing my hair here, if you're wondering what's going on there. I'm almost done. But the third thing I do, it's called Silk. It is a pore and wrinkle minimizer. Basically, it's like a primer. And I have tried drugstore versions of these that were like a paste. You know, they use like those dimethicones products that I hated. I never ever wanted to use those. I always avoided them. This is very, I don't know if you can tell, it's like fluid nearly. And it's real silky. It leaves your skin really smooth. The idea is to kind of create a smooth canvas, fill in any, I mean obviously it's not going to fill in every wrinkle, but it fills in any obvious pores and wrinkles. This also has our SeneGence in it, so you're just layering on skincare, anti-aging after skincare product. It's just constant anti-aging products. This was one of those that I was like, meh, I've done without primers for a while. Why would I need this? And I'll be honest, I don't use it every single day, but I do notice that the days that I do use it, if it sits up, you can tell it kind of creates you can even see like it smooths out your complexion a little bit. It's not color. It's not color that you're putting on top, but it just like decreases the shine in some areas and just makes it a little bit smoother. So you could probably use it like on a day when you didn't even want to wear anything on your face. The last thing I do, I'm going to go ahead because this is Skin Care. It's our color correcting, it's a tinted moisturizer. This is the one that I showed. Hi Janice, how are you? Happy Saturday. This is the one that I showed. I'm just showing my morning routine. I'm actually almost done, but you can go back and watch here in a couple minutes. I was trying to keep it quick. I'm on the tinted moisturizer. This is the last thing that I do for the skincare side of stuff. I'm not going to go into all the makeup today, but it's just a tinted moisturizer. And we do have foundations. I don't know if you looked in the catalog, but we have 2 shades of this. There's a light and a medium. This is medium. Each of them can adjust 2 shades up and down, so they cover a wide variety of skin tones, and they're really forgiving. The thing I like about this is it also has that mechanical sunscreen in it, just like the moisturizer did. So if you use them together, the nice thing about mechanical sunscreen or sun protection that's different, that's different from chemical sun protection, like you can't layer an SPF 30 and an SPF 50 and get SPF 80. But with mechanical ones, you can layer them. It's like putting another layer of clothes on. You know, if you wore a t-shirt and then put a sweatshirt, those add up to protect against the sun. So if you know, a 15 and a 15, it's like the equivalent of a 30 SPF. So I do 1 full pump, and a lot of ladies don't do this much, and I don't know why. I probably don't need to. I just have gotten in the habit of it. But this I showed in that still picture on our page that it amazes me. I've used and tried drugstore like CC creams and BB creams, and they always end up real like streaky. I don't like a ton of full coverage, and so I've tried these, and they end streaky, or I'll have like where it gathers here and it looks weird, and this one doesn't do that. I've been impressed. I don't know, I sound like a broken record, but I just use my fingers. You can use a beauty blender. I have one somewhere. A lot of gals use one of these beauty blenders, and you get it damp and you can kind of pat it on like that. That provides a really nice finish. I'm usually in a hurry, so I just smooth it on with my fingers. It's really silky. It is moisturizing, you can feel it. And then as our cosmetics, I'll tell you about these a little bit later, but they are all either a liquid to powder or a cream to powder, so as it sets, as it dries on your skin, it kind of sets, and you can see it like the finish, I don't know, just kind of perfects itself. So I have a little broken capillary there that if I have any extra on the edge of my pump, I'll kind of dab it on that little area, or I'll use the SeneGence concealer like I showed in the picture. But again, this has that air pump, so you know you're getting every last drop. You don't have to use too much. The products are very concentrated, so you don't have to use globs and globs. And that just kind of smooths everything out. Oftentimes this is all I use on my face. I don't bother with foundation or anything else, but if I want to, you know, some days you want a little bit more of a finished look, then that would be my next step. So that's our skincare. I'll recap real quickly. My morning routine, it's pretty simple. It's this climate control. That's that the highest concentration of that Cineplex complex enzyme. I can go into more detail if anyone wants me to. What did I do next? That's dry, that's what I use at night. My daytime moisturizer, I use normal to dry. We have normal to oily, dry, oily to acne. Silk, that's the pore and wrinkle minimizer, smoother, primer, and then tinted moisturizer. So 4 layers of skincare. I'm not going to say no to that. I like that idea, and it kind of smooths things out and makes my skin feel good, and then I can put some makeup on whenever I do that next. So one of these days I'm getting a couple products in that I'm kind of holding off on to show you guys if you want to see our makeup, our cosmetics. So that's skincare in a nutshell. We do have a wrinkle cream that I probably need to crack one open because I'd like to start. I usually do wrinkle cream. The other thing is, last thing, I'll let y'all go. The eye cream that I showed last night, during the day, it's solid, and it melts at skin temperature, and you can pat that on your eyes. But we have, it's called Eye Illuminator, and it's a mixture of the eye cream and our pearlizer. And so it's kind of a brightening effect, and then you can also, you're wearing eye cream during the day. So that's another kind of specialized product that you could add if you're interested. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer. Like I said, we have like a 240-page product guide that goes into all of the ingredients and the details. I've been trying to read through it, and I'm impressed. And I'm not usually easily impressed by stuff. So very botanical, I'm comfortable with the ingredients, nothing really questionable, and I'd be happy to tell you, give you some more details if you're interested. So everyone have a happy Saturday. I'm going to be posting pictures of Emily's dance recital, so that's our big day. And then everyone say Happy Father's Day to all the men. So love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.